logarithmic differentiation. Okay. So see, when you have derivative of the form y is equal to x raised to 5, we know its derivative is 5x raised to 4. Okay, if you have derivative, or if you have function y is equal to say 5 raised to x, then we know its derivative is 5 raised to x log 5. If you have function y is equal to 5 raised to 5, then its derivative is 0. Okay, but what happens if you have a function of the type x raised to x? Then we cannot use this formula x raised to n, because this formula says x raised to n means variable raised to constant, correct? So we cannot use this because this is variable raised to variable. We cannot use this one also because it's constant raised to variable. 5 raised to x, so it will be constant raised to variable. We cannot use that, and we cannot use this also, which is 5 raised to 5, which is constant raised to constant. So we cannot use any of these forms. So whenever you have to find derivatives of the order y is equal to x raised to x, so functions of the type x raised to x, x raised to f of x raised to x, and f of x raised to g of x, any of the functions of this order, or if it's a complicated expression, okay, if it's a complicated expression like y is equal to the one we had yesterday, like root of 3x minus 7 raised to 4 upon something, it was like this one, 2x plus 3 into x plus 2 the whole square, or x plus 2 the whole cube. ऐसे कुछ भी complicated आएगा. Whenever you get functions of this type, the best method is finding logarithmic differentiation. Okay? For all these methods, for all these kinds of problems, we will be using logarithmic differentiation. Okay? Because we don't have any direct formula for any of these. Direct formula नहीं है. Now this problem can be solved by normal chain rule. कर सकते हैं, because वो root है तो उसका derivative क्या हो जाएगा, 1/2 root पूरा का पूरा into d by dx of the inside function. So that will be 3x minus 7 raised to 4 divided by 2x plus 3 into x plus 2 the whole cube. लेकिन इसका प्रॉब्लम क्या है, इसको u upon v करना पड़ेगा. So that is another hard work. You will have to do 2x plus 3 into x plus 2 the whole cube into d by dx of 3x minus 4 minus, it is 3x minus 4 the whole thing raised to 4 into d by dx of 2x plus 3. यानी कि it's a very complicated part. बढ़ते जाएगा, इधर आने के बाद वापस ही प्रोडक्ट रूल हो जाएगा, उसके साथ चेन रूल. So it's going to create a mess, right? So whenever you have such a complicated expression, what we use is logarithmic differentiation. ठीक है? So now how is this logarithmic differentiation done? So let's see one example, and that one example is what you have to do for all the problems. Same thing keeps repeating again and again and again. It's like a cycle. Once you know how to balance, that is the only difficult part. Once you know how to balance, बाद में वही रहता है. कोई भी रास्ते पे जाओ, साइकिल वैसे ही चलाते हैं. हैंडल और पेंडल एक साथ. करेक्ट? सर्कस वैसे ही रहता है. हैंडल और पेंडल एक साथ. You have to keep your hands on the handle, पेंडल करते रहे. Anywhere you go, even if you're riding in your society or you're on the road, it's the same thing. ठीक है? So let's go with y is equal to x raised to x. You won't be able to see from y is equal to x raised to x. So we are going to follow logarithmic differentiation. Okay? So for logarithmic differentiation, what we do is we take log on both the sides. That's the first step. Take log on both the sides. Right? Once you take log on both the sides, so the first step would be take log on both sides. Take log on both sides. That's the first step. ठीक है? The second step is use laws of logarithms. Use laws of logarithms. Now what are these laws? Let's cover these laws also. First one is, so let's cover this laws. Before I go with the problem, the laws. कितने laws है? 3-4 laws है. One is log a raised to m is equal to m log a. लिख लो जो लोग first time है, make sure you're writing this. देवाशीष लिख लो जल्दी जल्दी. क्या हासिल है? Why are you smiling?
मैं चाय पीते हैं.
नहीं, मुझे लगा you will be like that Three Idiots के जैसा.
No, I'm not at all interested.
मुस्कुरा क्यों रहे हो? कि मेरा सपना था कि डेरिवेटिव.
ये क्लास कितना लाइटनेस लग रहा था सर, हम जब आए. आप हंसा नहीं रहे हो इनको?
चालू किया सिकन है. He is writing, someone is writing, that's why I am waiting. नहीं, I am waiting for देवाशीष.
कितनी शांत क्लास.
काम करना है.
सर आपको चाय पीनी है?
No.
छोड़ दी.
अरे हाँ, इसलिए ऑफर कर रहा, आपने छोड़ दिया ना.
इसीलिए कर. Okay, log a raised to m is equal to m log a. Second one is log mn is equal to log m plus log n. The base remains the same, so I am not writing the base. The third one is log m upon n. This is like law of indices. So division becomes subtraction. Log m minus log n. Fourth one is log a to the base b is equal to log a to the base m upon log b to the base m. Fifth one, कोई भी base, कोई some other base. Okay. Log a to the base b can also be written as 1 upon log b to the base a. So this one is called as the change of base theorem. Okay, so if you don't like the base that has been given, you can. No, ये उसका corollary. Okay, so if you don't like the base that has been given b, change it to base. Baby को base पसंद है, so you can do it.
बहुत बुरा जोक.
So log a to the base b और कोई है नहीं.
नहीं.
So let's come back to that problem. So we have y is equal to x raised to x. Log y is equal to log x raised to x. So we have done the first step, that is taking log on both the sides. Okay, anyone was still writing that log? जल्दी लिखो. लवकर लिहायचं. मेन की प्लेयर्स आ गए हैं. साक्षी है, तन्मय है, देवाशीष. उनके लिए मेन चल रहा है. की रैंक्स वाला फोर्थ वन. नहीं, तुम लोगों को इनविटेशन है. आना है तो आओ, नहीं आए तो नहीं. सो इफ यू डोंट कम, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू बी लाइक अरे क्यों नहीं. बट दे आर.
रिवीजन के लिए प्रैक्टिकल टेस्ट है ना.
हाँ. सो इसमें स्लो हो रहा है फिर रिवीजन. तुम यू शुड बी एबल टू डू फास्ट. Log y is equal to log x raised to x. This girl, Ashna, you understood this when to use log? Okay. Log x raised to x. किधर है? आवाज आ रहा हो, दिखाई नहीं दे रही मुझे. हाँ इधर. मुझे लगा वो मिस्टर इंडिया के ऐसा मिसेस इंडिया भी हो गया. मिस्टर का मिसेस ना. अच्छा, मिस इंडिया. ओके, एक ही चीज है. Okay, so now use the laws of indices, laws of logarithms, and that is log y is equal to x into log x. Okay, the one we have used right now is log a raised to m is equal to m log a. Right? Once you do this, you have to take the derivative. Differentiating upper equation with respect to x, we get, so d by dx of log y is equal to d by dx of x into log x.
रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है
Yeah, सब base सब record हो. So now derivative of log y with respect to x. Now remember, y is a function of x. Correct? It was given to us as x raised to x. So it's a function of x. So when you're finding the derivative of log y, it is as good as you're finding the derivative of log of f of x. And जब तुम derivative of log f of x ढूंढते हो, the answer is 1 upon f of x into d by dx of f of x. Correct? This is the case. So now 1 upon f of x means 1 upon y. And again f of x means y. So 1 upon y dy by dx. So derivative of log y is always 1 upon y dy by dx. So that's what you have to write over here. It's 1 upon y dy by dx, which is equal to. Now this is product rule. Right? Simple product rule again. So it is x into d by dx of log x plus log x into d by dx of x. And so therefore 1 upon y dy by dx is equal to x into d by dx of log x is 1 by x plus log x into 1. So this is x and x cancels. Therefore 1 upon y dy by dx is equal to 1 plus log x. ये तुम्हारा third step हो गया. That is, you find log y, you take log on both the sides. That's the first step. Then you use the laws of logarithms. That is second step. And then you solve the derivative part. That's the third step. In the fourth step, take y on the right hand side. So dy by dx is equal to y into 1 plus log x. That's the fourth step. Okay. Fourth step इधर आ गया. The entire this part was 3 steps. ये पूरा ये जो था, it is the third step. And ऊपर 2 step हो गए. ठीक है. Now replace y with what was given. What was given? Y is equal to x raised to x. And so dy by dx. dy by dx is equal to x raised to x into 1 plus log x. This is by equation 1. 4 kaisa? 4 नहीं हो, 4 1. Okay? Understood? So that's how you find the derivative. So logarithmic differentiation is only this much. What changes is, instead of x raised to x, terms keep changing. That's all. X raised to x के जगह पे x raised to you will have some other value, say log x. I mean, you don't have trigonometry, otherwise it could have been x raised to sin x raised to cos x, tan x raised to sec x. All these functions keep changing, but the procedure for all of them remains the same. Take log on both the sides, use the laws of logarithms, take the derivative considering d by dx of log y as 1 upon y dy by dx, solve that part, shift y on that side, y is equal to जो दिया है वापस लिख. Okay, nothing changes. So it's as simple as that. So if you see the chain rule, what was there in chain rule? Chain rule में क्या था? 3 types ही तो थे. One was f of x raised to n, the other was log of f of x, and the third one is a raised to f of x. You have to only check any of these 3 forms, your problems are done. Okay? So now let's take another example. Second one, y is equal to log x, the whole thing raised to x. Now again, remember there is a difference between log x raised to x and log x, the whole thing raised to x. 2 different things. Okay, they are not same. This is log x raised to x. So it is x multiplied x times. Okay, this essentially is log x into x into x into x times. ठीक है, whereas this is log x into log x into log x x times. Okay, two different things. समझ रहे हैं? Now for this one we can use the law of logarithms and write x log x. इसको लिख सकते हैं x log x, but इसको वैसा नहीं लिख सकते. We cannot write this as x into log x. That will be wrong. ठीक है? So brackets are important. So in this case we are given log x raised to x. So we cannot write it as x log x. Using laws of logarithms तो work नहीं होता है. ठीक है? So let's start solving. So what would be the first step? ये कौन सा पैटर्न में है? This is under which pattern? f of x raised to x. ठीक है? It is under this pattern. So let's start solving. So we'll first write y is equal to log x raised to x. That is the question. Y is equal to log x raised to x. That is equation 1. So therefore log y is equal to log of log x raised to x. देवाशीष समझ रहा है? Log y is equal to, नहीं तुम बोल रहे हो yes, but your face doesn't tell me. Okay, so log of log x raised to x, right? Now we can use the law of logarithms. Okay, so it will become x into log of log x. This is again the same rule. Log a raised to m is m log a.
So यहाँ पे a is log x.
Yeah. Okay, a is log x. So differentiating. So हमारा second step हो गया. We use the laws of logarithms. First step was taking log, वो ले लिया. Second step was use the laws of logarithms. So we have done that. So now the third step is differentiating above equation with respect to x. We get, and you're going to get 1 upon y dy by dx. I'm writing it directly. It's dy dx of log y. ठीक है? Is equal to d by dx of x into log of log x. So now use the product rule. So it is x into d by dx of log x plus log of log x into d by dx of x. ठीक है? Which is equal to x into, now d by dx of log x. तो ये कल का ही प्रॉब्लम है, चेन रूल. d by dx of log of f of x से, करेक्ट ना? Every time you come across derivative, d by dx of कुछ भी दिखाई दिया, first check whether it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, कुछ है क्या उधर. In this case, you see there is nothing. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So then directly go for formulas. And whenever you are going to use the formulas, check whether chain rule is applicable, which is always the case. Chain rule हमेशा applicable रहता है. Even for d by dx of log x, it is 1 upon x into d by dx of x. तो d by dx of x तो 1 ही होता है. So it's 1 upon x. ठीक है? So what you have to do is, इसको आ जाएगा आंसर 1 upon log x into d by dx of log x, derivative of the outside function into derivative of inside function, plus log of log x into d by dx of x, which is 1. ठीक है? So this is equal to x into 1 upon log x into d by dx of log x, which is 1 by x. इधर ऊपर रीजंस लिखना रह गया, so we have to write the reason. d by dx of log f of x is equal to 1 upon f of x into d by dx of f of x. ठीक है? Plus this is now log of log x. So ये x and this x cancels. Okay. So ये आंसर at present क्या है? 1 upon y dy by dx. So we are done with the third step, that was solving. Okay, now the fourth step, and that is dy by dx is equal to y into 1 upon log x plus log of log x. Okay, so it's like, and now the last step, fifth, which is log x raised to x into 1 upon log x plus log of log x. This is the answer. This is by equation 1. That's done. So 5 steps done. So her log ka problem, any problem that deals with log will always have these 5 steps. The major 5 steps will be there. यही रहते हैं, log लेना है, then उसका laws of logarithm use करना है, then derivative लेना है and solve करना है. Fourth step, take y on the other side. Fifth step, write y is whatever was given. So it's like dance, which Neha and Laboli and all these people can do very fast. जो dance करते हैं. Correct. देवाशीष also.
उनको डेरिवेटिव्स आता है.
हाँ, तो
life
life is.
Wow, sir. अगर ये था ना लॉजिक तो हमें आने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती.
नहीं, I am saying the whole problem is 5 steps. तो डांस के जैसे, डांस भी तो स्टेप्स में आता है ना. जोक नहीं मार रहा हूँ मैं. This is not joke.
ये करता है वो.
ये कौन बोल रहा है जोक?
जो literally.
It's like 5 steps. एक इधर, एक इधर, एक इधर.
वही बोल रहा हूँ, डांस के स्टेप्स और ये वाले स्टेप्स को ये कर रहे हो.
सर दोनों ही नहीं आते सर.
हाँ?
दोनों ही नहीं आते.
दोनों भी नहीं आता, वो अलग बात है. तो फिर भी ऐसा कर सकते हैं ना. ऐसा नहीं जाएगा हाथ, लेकिन ऐसा तो जा सकता है. राइट? जो डांस करते लोग ऐसे ऐसे कुछ तो करेंगे. हम लोग वो इतना नहीं आता, हम लोग ऐसे ऐसे करेंगे. एक ही बात है. ओके, डांस से नफरत हो जाएगा लोगों को. मेरा डांस गगनम स्टाइल. So y is equal to
जो भी ये देख रहे हैं,
क्या?
नेक्स्ट ईयर जो भी ये देखेगा ये
गगनम स्टाइल. हाँ, देख देख.
कहाँ से सॉल्व करना?
हाँ?
कहाँ से सॉल्व करना?
Right now I'm dealing with problems that are necessary. Okay. So y is equal to log x raised to x हो गया. Now the third kind of problem that you come across is, हमारा देखो अभी x raised to x हो गया. Then we have finished f of x raised to x. Now we want to do something x raised to f of x. X raised to f of x. Now what should we take? X raised to
2x minus 8.
okay. Let's take x square plus 2x. Okay, x raised to x square plus 2x. So this is now x raised to f of x. तो ये कौन सा पैटर्न में आ गया? x raised to f of x. Procedure is same. Take log on both the sides. First step, log y is log of x raised to x square plus 2x. Next step would be use laws of logarithms. Log y is equal to x square plus 2x into log x. Reason, log a raised to m. साक्षी समझ रहा है? No, not understanding. फास्ट जा रहे हो? ओके, ठीक है. We'll slow down. We'll slow down. Log a raised to m is equal to m log a.
मैं भी आ रहा हूँ.
कोई चीज़ है
मैं एक बार आ रहा हूँ.
हो गया इधर तक? आ गया? So same steps. Log, second step, use laws of logarithms. दो हो गए steps. Now what you have to do? Differentiate. Third step is differentiate. So differentiating above equation. Hang हो गया ये. Hang, okay. So write it, differentiating above equation with respect to x.
सो कितना देर चलना रहेगा?
हाँ,
और कितना टाइम लगेगा?
classes till 12:15. So differentiating above equation, जब तक वो इस इधर से हैंग हो गया इसका. So differentiating above equation with respect to x, we get 1 upon y dy by dx is equal to d by dx of x square plus 2x into log x. So 1 upon y dy by dx is equal to x square plus 2x into log x. Now what to do? Product rule. ठीक है? Product rule आएगा. So that is going to be equal to x square plus 2x into d by dx of log x. First function into derivative of second plus second function log x into derivative of first, d by dx of x square plus which is equal. हाँ, मैंने अभी तक तो पेपर पढ़ा है.
ऐसे समझा
ऐसे
I don't know what question. I have not yet prepared the paper. Sample question.
हाँ चलेगा
क्लास में
Paper will be different.
पर आपने बोला था वर्कशीट दो हाँ
क्लास होने
सर
वाला
अभी नहीं वर्कशीट अभी टाइम मत पढ़ो तुम लोग को पता नहीं वो वर्कशीट से डिफिकल्ट होता है सर एक बात तो एक तो वो साइंस वालों का होता है अपना नहीं होता है
हाँ,
क्लास होने वाला है?
ये क्लास होगा. ये क्लास होगा आफ्टर टेस्ट. दिस क्लास इज देयर.
ये कितने बजे होगा सर टेस्ट के बाद
टेस्ट के बाद. सो आफ्टर टेस्ट 11:15.
इसमें से आएगा फिर अलग क्वेश्चन आएगा फिर मिसलेनियस में से आएगा.
कुछ भी आएगा सर के क्वेश्चंस भी आएंगे
I'll give anything, whatever I feel like. Plus log x into d by dx of x square 2x and d by dx of 2x 2. Correct? So now this will become equal to, therefore 1 upon y dy by dx is equal to, I can take x common and this will be x plus 2 into 1 upon x plus, I can take 2 common and this will be 2 log x into x plus 2, not x plus 2, x plus 1. Okay, so I'll do one thing. Instead of writing it like this, I'll write it as log x into 2 into x plus 1. Okay, so this x and this x cancels, so दो x cancel हो गए. So therefore 1 upon y dy by dx is equal to x plus 2 plus 2 into x plus 1 into log x. I have written the same terms, nothing has been changed, it's just that the order has been changed here and there. Now therefore, so ये हमारा third step हो गया. What was the third step? Solve the dy by dx terms you get. Correct? So now the fourth step, and that is get y on the other side. So this will be dy by dx is equal to y into brackets. That's very important. You write the brackets. तुमको बात करने के लिए नहीं बोला है. Okay. Y into x plus 2 plus 2 into x plus 1 into log x. And so therefore dy by dx is equal to y क्या था, x raised to x square plus 2x. So x raised to x square plus 2x into brackets x plus 2 plus 2 into x plus 1 into log x, brackets closed. This is by equation 1. Oh. So you can see every problem that deals with log is of same type. So actually easy है. Okay. When you're solving, you sometimes feel it's difficult because of lengthy है. But if you see, it's only 5 steps. Same thing happens again and again. There is no change in the whole pattern. So same things वापस होता है. ठीक है. Now, okay, there's one thing I'll announce tomorrow also. We normally have a different batch in October, November. हम लोग और एक batch शुरू करते हैं, which we call as crash course. Okay, October, November में. So if you have friends, because once derivatives is done, we'll avoid taking people immediately. हम लोग लेंगे, but they won't understand derivatives. Okay, तो ज़रा मुश्किल हो जाता है. But suppose someone wants to join, they can join. But if not, अक्टूबर के बाद, okay, there is a crash course, so उसको आके बैठ सकते हैं. That time the entire syllabus is again covered up. अक्टूबर के बाद, so mostly October 20 से, okay, around that period. So we finish the portion in 2 months, but it is fast. So those who are slow in learning, you know, we prefer not to invite them. We prefer, जो 10th में जिसको 90-95 मिला है, लेकिन 11th में झोल झमेला किया, 12th में क्लास मिला नहीं, ऐसे लोगों को, because it's not possible कि 2 months में पूरा पोर्शन कवर कर सके if they are not able to grasp. So unnecessarily किसको, you know, फालतू होप्स दे के हम लोग मुसीबत में ये करते. So if you have friends who are like that, you can tell them that time आके बैठ जाओ. Of course पेपर 2 के लिए कुछ लगेगा नहीं. You don't require derivatives integration. So someone is ready to skip up derivatives and integration and just do matrices logic and the paper 2. That is okay for us. Okay. Again, those who are there right now, you can again attend that class. So that is also there. So तुम्हारा 3 बार रिवीजन हो जाता है. Plus चलते रहते. Plus revision itself is on a revision. एक रिवीजन अलग रहता है. तो बैच के लिए है वो रिवीजन अलग रहता है. जो क्रैश कोर्स है वो अलग. ये पेपर 1 है. ओके, हो गया तुम्हारा.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, so this, तो हमारे देखो 3 types of problems हो गए. x raised to x हो गए, x raised to f of x हो गया, f of x raised to x हो गया, and now we have to do f of x raised to g of x, the 4th type. And so this is the 4th one. Y is equal to, example is log x raised to log x. So it becomes f of x raised to g of x. Okay. Now it's right now in the form f of x raised to f of x. Same ही function है, but it's okay. So now with this one, the procedure is still the same. We will take log on both the sides. So first step, log y is equal to log of log x raised to log x. And therefore log y is equal to log x into log of log x. Okay. So same formula, same rule. Log a raised to m is m log a. So this Tanmay, Sakshi and Devashish, even if you have not studied anything, sit for the test. जो आता है उसमें लिख के आना. जो आता है वो फॉर्मूला, चेन रूल हो गया है ना, चेन रूल हो गया है, logarithmic differentiation हो गया थोड़ा सा भी, go home and see how the solved examples are, या इन लोगों से नोट्स ले लो, logarithmic differentiation के जो प्रॉब्लम्स किए पढ़ लो. Maybe you'll write only 2 steps. It's possible. तुम आओगे पेपर में कुछ प्रॉब्लम अगर आया इसमें से logarithmic differentiation, you will write only 2 steps, but that itself is okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
can you bring a formula sheet?
No.
यार ये है.
There's nothing copying. No copy.
कॉपी क्या है?
कॉपी है वो, फॉर्मूला शीट नहीं लिखी. पेपर में तो बिल्कुल नहीं.
Sir, you are out without copy full books.
No, that was उसको कुछ भी नहीं आ
हमें
रहा
भी
था.
नहीं आता.
नहीं.
कल हम भी ऐसा कर सकते हैं क्या नीचे के शाला डॉट कॉम
नहीं. फिर मेरे क्वेश्चंस चेंज हो जाएंगे.
या फिर भी शाला
शाला.com में ढूंढने में तुम्हारा टाइम चले जाएगा, मिलेगा नहीं.
सर मैं यहाँ पे बैठ सकती हूँ.
यहाँ पे वो सब उधर ऊपर.
क्यों?
You won't be given a chance to copy. That's,
अरे लेकिन
when I am there, you can't copy.
आप सब कुछ ऊपर रख दो, मैं सिर्फ टेक्स्ट
अगर मार्क्स का वाला
आने दो, तुम देख लो ना क्या करना. मैं कल ही बोला ना, I am used to people getting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this like a so we get used to.
Get used to it.
सर कितने आवर्स का टेस्ट होगा
See, I make sure that you get such marks that you cannot defend yourself. Normally, see, if out of 30 you get 20, you can go and defend yourself. कि वो थोड़ा सा silly mistake हो गया, ऐसा हो गया, वैसा हो गया. But out of 30 when you get 5, there is nothing to defend. Correct? जैसे क्रिकेट में LBW आउट दिया तो झूठा उड़ दिया, वो बॉल बाहर जा रहा था, अंपायर का गलती है, ऐसा कुछ तो हो जाता है. बट जब पूरा तीनों स्टंप डाउन हो जाता है, बोल्ड हो जाता है, तो एविडेंट यूर आउट. ठीक है.
नो बॉल भी तो हो सकती है
नहीं, नो बॉल होता नहीं ना, हम लोग अंपायर के पीछे से बॉल डाल देते हैं, सो नो बॉल होता नहीं. सो ठीक है. सो देयरफॉर 1/y dy by dx is equal to d by dx of log x into log of log x. So therefore 1/y dy by dx is equal to, this is now product rule, so it's log x into d by dx. Sakshi, make sure you're writing with me. Log x into d by dx of log x plus log of log x into d by dx of log x. Okay, first function into derivative of second, the second function into derivative of first, which is equal to log x. Swara समझते हैं? Okay, so d by dx of log x is 1 upon log x. 1 upon log x into d by dx of log x plus log of log x into d by dx of log x is 1 by x. Reason, d by dx of log of f of x is 1 upon f of x into d by dx of f of x. So either log x and log x cancel हो गए. This is equal to 1 upon x plus log of log x divided by x. This is 1 upon y dy by dx is done. Step 3 is done. Right? Sonia is happy. आधा डांस हो गया. 5 steps थे ना उसमें के 3 steps हो गए, तो आधा डांस हो गया. तो अभी थोड़ा सा डांस कर लें. So therefore the fourth step, dy by dx is equal to y into 1 upon x plus log of log x divided by x, okay, which is equal to, now fifth step, y was log x raised to log x. So this is log x raised to log x into 1 plus log of log x divided by x. दिस इज बाय इक्वेशन 1. ठीक है, फाइन. आई एम डूइंग ऑल बेसिक प्रॉब्लम्स. जो एक्चुअल एक्सरसाइज में है प्रॉब्लम दे स्टार्ट आफ्टर दिस, लेकिन इसका बेसिक किया नहीं हो रहा, सो डायरेक्टली एक्सरसाइज आई कांट डू, इसलिए 5 प्रॉब्लम कर दिए. नाउ वन कॉम्प्लिकेटेड एक्सप्रेशन वाला, 6th one whatever the number, y is equal to root of, we had one problem yesterday na, 3x minus 4 raised to 7 something it was, 3x minus 4 raised to 7 divided by 2x plus 5 into x plus 3 the whole cube, something like that. Okay, so I'm just taking little bit complicated expression. एक काम करते, पहले ये root वाला निकाल देते. So we'll remove the root sign and we will deal with this expression. Okay, once you get the hang of this, then root becomes easier. So any case, this is a complicated expression. तो complicated expression है तो log use कर सकते हैं. So let's use log. So जरा जिंदगी में कलर डाल देंगे हम लोग. Log y is equal to log of 3x minus 4 raised to 7 divided by 2x plus 5 into x plus 3 raised to 3. Sakshi, following or am I still going fast? Yeah.
मैं पता कैसे चलेगा कि कौन से क्वेश्चन में लॉग लेना है, कौन से देखो नहीं समझ वो इसकी
Forward the message to her.
सर वो वही 4 इक्वेशन क्या x चेक करना होगा या x रेज़ टू f of x.
Complicated expression. It's too much complicated. If you were to do this by forward, okay. So see, if you see this expression, अगर तुम डायरेक्ट करने जाओगे तो इसमें मुसीबत कितना है. You'll have to take u upon v पहला चीज, उसके बाद जब u v में आ जाएगा this part you'll have to take on प्रोडक्ट में लोगे प्लस चेन रूल आ जाएगा. So it's a complicated expression. So anytime you get such kind of an expression, it is for logarithmic differentiation. ठीक है. So now in this case we use the following laws जो हम लोग ने लिए थे. So see this. In general, remember this: a raised to m, b raised to n upon c raised to what should I take? C raised to p and d raised to q. ऐसा अगर log रहेगा तो in general remember कि what you'll have to do is this is log a raised to m into b raised to n minus log c raised to p into d raised to q, because log of m by n is log m minus log n, correct? Log, we have written that formula. So log m by n is log n minus log n. So that division becomes subtraction. ठीक है? Multiplication becomes addition. So this is in general, remember this. Log a raised to m plus log b raised to n minus, now I am putting everything in brackets, minus log c raised to p plus log d raised to q, and this is equal to, now that same law, m log a plus n log b minus p log c plus q log d, and if I remove the brackets, what do I get? M log a plus n log b minus p log c minus q log d. ठीक है? So see this, m log a जो न्यूमरेटर में वो एडिशन में जाता है, m log a plus n log b minus p log c minus q log d. Okay, that's what always happens. So logarithms, whenever you're dealing with ऐसा any type of this, it will be numerators का जो भी जाएगा एडिशन में रहेगा, डिनोमिनेटर में जो भी है उसके साथ माइनस साइन. Okay, that's what is going to happen. So write this down. This is in general. You don't have to give this reasons and all. कुछ नहीं देना है, just write it. Okay. We will use all the steps here also. ये लिख लो. This is in general. अगर fast लिखना है, you don't have time at your hands. 2 मिनट बचा है, ये प्रॉब्लम करना है. So you don't want to sit and write all steps. You want to get this directly in this form. तो आना चाहिए, राइट. वी डोंट वांट टू वेस्ट आवर टाइम राइटिंग स्टेप्स बिकॉज यू उसके लिए मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे, राइट. गेटिंग द प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व विल गिव यू मार्क्स, राइट. इसीलिए वो डायरेक्ट लिखना आना चाहिए. सो ये हमेशा न्यूमरेटर विल बी m log a plus n log b, डिनोमिनेटर इज ऑलवेज minus p log c minus q log d. So if I use this, I'll use all the steps and you can check this. So ये हो जाएगा, this is equal to log of 3x minus 4 raised to 7 minus log of 2x plus 5. टाइम रहेगा तो फुर्सत में लिख देना इतना, 3x raised to 3. बुलेट ट्रेन से तो हमको जाना नहीं है. So this is 7 log 3x minus 4 minus, this is now log of 2x plus 5 minus it is, okay, because actually अगर ये minus sign इधर रखा तो then ये plus है because it's multiplication. So minus log of x plus 3 raised to 7, which is equal to 7, it's raised to 3, no? Oh, sorry, raised to 3 minus, so this is 7 log 3x minus 4 minus, so if I open up the brackets it will be minus log 2x plus 5 minus log x plus 3 raised to 3, which is equal to 7 log 3x minus 4 minus log 2x plus 5 minus 3 log x plus 3. Okay, so you can see that log a raised to m, what happened to it, जो न्यूमरेटर में था it's an addition, उसके साथ कोई दूसरा टर्म था ही नहीं, so it's 7 log 3x minus 4, and जो डिवीजन में था it's on subtraction, minus इसको कोई पावर नहीं था, so only log 2x plus 3, and the other one was x plus 3 raised to 3, इसलिए minus 3 log x plus 3, so you get that directly. You should be able to from that step to write this step also, ये डायरेक्ट आना चाहिए, सीख लो, पेपर में नहीं लिखना है. दैट आल्सो आई एम सेइंग यू हैव टू शो दिस स्टेप, दैट्स ट्रू, बट जब टाइम नहीं रहता है फ्रॉम दैट स्टेप टू दिस स्टेप यू हैव ओनली 5 minutes, एंड इफ यू वांट टू वेस्ट 5 minutes राइटिंग दिस इट मेक्स नो सेंस. यू वांट टू कम फ्रॉम देयर टू दिस स्टेप, बट आई एम टेलिंग दिस मच आल्सो, द वन हु कैन कम फ्रॉम देयर टू दिस स्टेप विल नॉट बी हैंगिंग आउट फॉर टाइम. ओके, उसका पेपर पहले खत्म होते ही रहेगा. जो कर सकता है ना उसको इतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा कि ये कैसा करना है, इतना टाइम का झंझट नहीं होता पेपर. ओके, सो लाइक लास्ट ईयर देयर वाज वन गर्ल, शी सॉल्व्ड एवरीथिंग विद ऑप्शंस, पूरा ऑप्शंस के साथ एवरीथिंग.
कितने मिले उसको?
97. मैं उसको चिल्लाया बाद में, बट नो यूज, बिकॉज हो गया ना पेपर, बिकॉज 3 मार्क किधर तो गया ना उसका. मे बी ज्यादा करने के नाम कम हो, इतना भी नहीं. करेक्ट. वापस गया ये. सी व्हेन वी से 99 मिलना चाहिए, वी 99 गुड. When we say 99% या 90%, you know, it's like this. You know your standard. You know your standard. तुमको पता है कि मुझे मैथ्स में on an average out of 100 में 80 ला सकता हूँ. Suppose that's the standard you have for yourself. So when we say 90%, that means you should get at least 90% of your standard admission. Correct ना? 90% of 80 यानी कि 72 तो आना चाहिए तुम्हारा, right? ये तो तुम लाओगे 60, दैट इज नॉट, हर एक को 90 के ऊपर नहीं आएगा. इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल एवरीवन विल गेट अबाउट 90, दो एवरीवन शुड, बिकॉज इट्स वेरी इजी पेपर्स. ओके, इट इज इजी पेपर्स. ओके, सो यू कैन गेट, सो बट आवर स्टैंडर्ड इज कि तुम्हारा जो लेवल है, कि तुमको लगता है कि मैं 65% वाला बंदा हूँ, मैं 90% वाला बंदा हूँ, तो उतना तो मिलना चाहिए. 90% ऑफ वॉट एवर इज योर स्टैंडर्ड. ओके, हम लोग ऐसे नहीं बोल रहे तुम्हारा स्टैंडर्ड को बढ़ाओ, वही रखो, बट उसका 90% लेके आओ ना. 40% का 90% मत लेके आओ. ओके, डोंट गो बाय कि माय स्टैंडर्ड इज 40 सो आई गेट 90% ऑफ 40 व्हिच इज 36. वो नहीं, उसको स्टैंडर्ड बढ़ाना है. that has to be increased. Your standard should be above 75, उसका 90%. So ये आ गया है log y. This is second step, right? Log y ले लिया. We have used the laws of logarithms. 2 steps हो गए. Differentiating. So differentiating above equation with respect to x. Differentiating. This is last problem in any case. Differentiating above equation with respect to x. We get. Just because ये लोग नए आए ऐसा मतलब नहीं कि हम लोग 2 दिन में पूरा खत्म कर देंगे. You have to go by the speed. So differentiating above equation with respect to x, we get this will be 1 upon y dy by dx is equal to, this will be d by, I am writing this step, d by dx of 7 log 3x minus 4, and this everything is in brackets, be quiet, minus log 2x plus 5 minus 3 log x plus 3. Okay, now take its derivative. So this will be 7 into d by dx of log of 3x minus 4 minus d by dx of log of 2x plus 5 minus 3 into d by dx of log of x plus 3. So whenever we are finding derivatives, we always check up with chain rule. So this is equal to 7 into, so this is 7 into 1 upon 3x minus 4 into d by dx of 3x minus 4 minus 1 upon 2x plus 5 into d by dx of 2x plus 5. Minus 3 into 1 upon x plus 3 into d by dx of x plus 3. Again, this is equal to 7 upon 3x minus 4, and इसका डेरिवेटिव कितना रहेगा? 3 into 1 minus 0. Right, this is minimum step. If you can write d by dx of 3x minus d by dx of 4, well and good. Time रहेगा उतना लिख दो ना. But this is the minimum you have to write. 3 into 1 minus 0. Minus 1 upon 2x plus 5 into 2 into 1 plus 0 minus 3 upon x plus 3 into 1 plus 0. So that comes to 7 into 3, which is 21 upon 3x minus 4 minus 2 upon 2x plus 5 minus 3 upon x plus 3. When you go home, practice this problem trying to do it orally. Okay, 1 upon y dy by dx. ये कोई भी problem ऐसे ले लो and orally solve कर लो. Okay, like this one is there. ये थोड़ा सा hard है, but it's like log x raised to x है. So you have to consider it's going to be log y is equal to log of log x raised to x. So it's x into log of log x. So 1 upon y dy by dx is x into d by dx of log x plus log of log x into d by dx of x. So that's going to be x into 1 upon log x into 1 upon x. X cancel हो जाएगा. 1 upon log x plus d by dx of log x 1 by x. So ये करना है. Okay, थोड़ा सा दिमाग को तकलीफ होगा, but दे दो उतना तकलीफ. And then write the final answer and then check whether your answer is right or wrong. So हमारा third step हो गया. We have solved the derivatives. Now comes the fourth step, that is y into 21 upon 3x minus 4 minus 2 upon 2x plus 5. नेहा
वो डांस करते हैं.
वो किधर भी डांस करते हैं उसको. नेहा म्हणजे काय? So this is equal to y is what? It was 3x minus 4 raised to 7 divided by 2x plus 5 into x plus 3 raised to 3 into 21 upon 3x minus 4 minus 2 upon 2x plus 5 minus 3 upon x plus 3, and this is by equation 1, and that's done. Okay, that completes the problem, and that's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow on a very good note.